but we know that a number of people have been reinfected with the virus. So how well will this vaccine cope as the virus mutates?
So that's a great question. And I think there are two questions in there. One is duration of immunity, and the other is what happens if the virus changes. Right now, there isn't evidence that the people who have been reinfected necessarily are reinfected with viruses that have changed. It does appear that after natural infection, you don't necessarily have immunity for life. There are too few cases right now of reinfection to really know how common that's going to turn out to be, but it does look like it's possible. And we'll have to ask the same question of the vaccine. How long will protection last? And that's one reason we're going to follow people for 2 years to try to get answers to those sorts of questions. Now, it is also true that the virus is mutated. And thus far, for the strains that we have tested in laboratory experiments, where we've taken sera from people who've been immunized and tested them to see if they still neutralize or inactivate some of these diverse viruses, or the really sort of marker viruses we use for that, it's looked quite good. But there are new strains arising continuously, so we always have to keep monitoring for the possibility that a strain will arise that won't be neutralized by the vaccine. We haven't found one yet. That doesn't mean it won't happen in the future. And one of the advantages of the RNA technology is the ability to change the vaccine in response to new strains. But if that were to happen, we would have to change the vaccine. Fortunately, we haven't seen that yet, but we're going to continue monitoring for that possibility.